and it just started raining. Like as soon as I started, typing in the title, and trust me, I've been outside for the past hour, getting ready to go live, going for my walk, blah blah blah. But you guys smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Let's get right into it. Wolfpack, Wolfpack. Let's talk about it, man. You're too dope and you're just too fly, man. You're too dope and you're too fly, and it's something that you need to acknowledge, accept, and move. These people feel like they have to study you. Their ego is in full effect. And these are coworkers, family members, your haters, obviously, which are your biggest fans. These people, they know and they can see this energy on you. And that's really the biggest thing about them. You have this energy about you, and there's other aspects as well. We're going to talk about them, but you have this energy about you where you are so full of life. You seem like you're just glowing, just full light body. And people, whether they want to acknowledge it or not, they know that you're upgrading some kind of way through some kind of means, and they want to try to say that it's something unnatural. They never want to give it to God because they don't want to feel like God would bless somebody like you and skip over someone like them, which, God's not skipping over them. They're just moving in wicked energy. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I could get to the gym before it gets too late. By 3:45, it starts getting full of like dudes. You know what I'm saying? I guess before they go to work. So if I get in there and get done before 3:30, it's only like one or two people there. Same two people. So it's all good. But your focus and your drive and your discipline is like no other. And it causes a lot of intrigue. It really does. And people just can't help but study you, bro. Like I just can't. Women study. That's what women do. They learn from men. But you also have males studying you. And there's nothing you can do about this. Now, listen, you're here to be an example, so some of the studying is okay. But the worst part about it is it's the competitions. It's fucking cat, man. The secret competitions. This cat, this female cat that I've been the stray, that I've been feeding. I went outside yesterday and she was curled up with her boyfriend, another black cat. I got two all black cats, male and female. One's chasing me down across the road right now. Man, she went and brought her boyfriend over. And that cat didn't even get up when I opened the door. Like, he didn't even. Man. Anyway, secret competition with you, man. And that's the worst part about it. It's the ones that put themselves in secret competition. Like, these people that are in secret competition with you, there's a trauma response to that because you give away free information. They don't want you to know how dope you are. And one of the reasons being, shut up. What the hell? You better go on somewhere, man. It's gonna run up on me over here. It's the middle eight. I have to walk away, man. I'm gonna get a little space. What the hell? Damn cat. That's, this is why I just go live at my desk, man. Ugh. Anyway, get over here. I got a secondary place I can go to. It's not a big deal. Location number 3, full effect. All right, let's get it before it starts coming down too hard. The rain, that is. I guess that cat got the drift. The secret competition comes from a place of trauma. And a lot of times you're going to have people competing with you selectively. And I don't believe in selective competition. See, if I'm going to compete with somebody, I'm competing with them in every facet of their life. But that's how you know it's not real competition. It's people that are insecure. I'm going to use myself for example. You guys smash that like button. I have content creators with far more subscribers competing with me and other smaller content creators. Well, David, what do you mean and how do you know? Well, I'm trying to tell you. If you're a large content, creator with a large platform, goal is to make less content and make the content that you do make, more substantial. Hit harder, get more views, try to get up to million views. That's what I'd be doing. I wouldn't be pumping out a ton of content every day. Any sense? That kind of defeats the purpose. So when I see large platforms pumping out content left and right, they must be observing smaller content creators who are doing this as a tactic to jumpstart their channel and get their name known. So what are large content creators doing watching smaller content? Competing. Competing. That's what they're doing because these larger content creators have a little bit more time on their hands, teams and better production quality, and it still bothers them to see someone getting out the mud, working hard. It makes them feel lazy. And instead of using the inspiration to make better content, they want to do exactly what you pump out more content. Damn fools, man. And see, a lot of them think that you don't notice and others don't notice. And whether others notice or not, I pay attention to everything, every change in anyone's behavior, the rate in which, especially in the niche in which I'm in, the rate in which they're dropping content, the kind of content they're dropping, the titles, everything. I pay attention to all of it, right? Now, here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. I don't think that growth can be established through secretly competing with people selectively. I think it puts you in a bigger box, and I'm telling you the reason why. The reason for the secret competition, more than likely, and I'm talking about the males for a second. So if you're a man, or you consider yourself a man, but you're a male and you're competing with someone else like me that don't know you're competing, that's a trauma response. That's a trauma response from the fact that you're a loser, and more than likely in your childhood and your younger years, felt ignored and not seen. You've probably built up a little bit of clout now and are able to be around women for the first time in your life, bless your heart. And you had to work real hard to get there, rubbing elbows with people you don't want to, doing things that compromise your soul, all kind of stuff. But you got there, but then you're watching this, what you consider to be a peon, broke ass nobody, able to draw women's attention and others' attention without doing what you did, right? And without being some broken loser that needed to wait until he got clout or got a little bit of money or fame to start trying to embrace himself and have a little bit of self-esteem about. No, 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 no. You see this that you consider having nothing with more confidence than you do, and it bothers the crap out of you from a broken place in you that needs to be healed. Yeah, dude, I know who's competing with me, and I think about why a fool would do it. Now, obviously, I alchemize the energy, right? So it's not that big of a deal, but I still am an engineer. I like to what causes for things to happen and why people do what they do, right? You guys smash that like button. It's starting to rain out here a little bit harder, so I'm going to go ahead and sum this up, okay? And it's getting really, really cold. It's already cold out here. Now it's raining. You know what I'm saying? Barely able to get my words out, man. I'm shivering. Regain my composure. Look, man, there is no way to secretly compete with me. If you watch me long enough, I'm going to figure you out. Once you're on my radar, you're done. Okay, I'm not one of these people that act like I don't see things. No, 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 no. I study you better than you could ever study me. I won't say nothing, and I use the information. Now, listen, this is nothing to get on to people that are just uncreative and they need to copy people to buy, y'all aren't that big of a deal. It's the people that are competing from a broken place in themselves. And they do this to make themselves feel better, to feel like a champion, to feel like a conqueror, and you're really not. You're really not. You need to go heal. Because I'm going to tell you again, in order to really compete with me, you have to compete with me on all facets: your mental, your physical, and your spiritual. And you have to go hard at it in all those facets every day the best you can. And a lot of people don't do that. Uh, absolutely. People grow differently. Um, my thing is, I like to call out the demons on these people because they get to get away with it for so long that, and a lot of these people always talk about holding them accountable and account. Well, you're being held accountable. You have some growth to be doing. If you're going to compete with someone, you should do it out loud. Let them know. If you're secretly competing, then why don't you be a man about it and compete on every facet? Get your goofy, chubby, fat ass in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Start there. Because it's hard work, right? Anybody can pump out more content, but getting up, going to the gym, doing it consistently, maintaining your diet, making sure you're not eating trash, snacks, cookies, Pringles, whatever, drinking soda, it's hard work, and you don't want to do that. But to make yourself feel better, you'll compete with me with making content because you can do that, right? Motherfucker. The same way that you're lazy and you don't accept the full challenge of competing with someone on a complete level is the same reason why you'll never be nobody. The same reason why you'll never get to the very top because you don't have it in you, you know? And again, hence the reason why no one worries about you because I am willing to put in the work every single day. Work hard, harder than anyone else. And I'm trying to work harder than I did the year before and the year before that. I'm not really competing with none of y'all because y'all can't compete with me. I am an Army veteran. Therefore, sleep deprivation and living off very little sleep, I'm trained to do. You won't see me baggy eyed, black, you know what I'm saying, raccoon eyed. You won't see me falling apart. As a matter of fact, all I need is a certain amount of sleep and I'm good to go. A lot of y'all trying to compete with me, dropping content too often, you're falling apart, man. You're not built like me. You're not built like that. You shouldn't be up late like that. You shouldn't be, making videos and going live so long that you need to eat chips and snacks and cookies and everything like that while you're live. You just take a step back and, get yourselves together. It's not a good look. If you're not eating healthy stuff on your live stream, and even if you're eating, don't y'all think that maybe if you're eating a whole lot on your live streams, it's time for you to take a little bit of time off? Maybe go eat, then come back on the live stream. I'm not here to tell nobody what to do, but I'm just saying a lot of y'all are stretching yourselves out thin and you're not doing it the right kind of way. You're not taking care of your bodies, they're taking care of your minds. So just competing with somebody with making content, you're going to burn your out. You can't compete with me like that. You can make better content than I do, but you cannot do it's like the same way I can with volume. You can do the volume I do. I train for volume. Everything I do is about volume. So you're not going to be able to do more volume than I can, keep and do it for as long as I can. You don't have the stamina. You're not built like that. And listen, look, you're not supposed to. You're not military. So you're not supposed to be better than the average American. You're not supposed to be more. You're not supposed to protect and provide for civilians. So try to compete with the people that are trained to protect you is very stupid. Now, I guess you feel like you're making yourself into a better version, but you're just going to stretch your thin, be more irritable, put on a ton of weight, which is unhealthy. All I'm saying to you is this: competing with me is bad for your health. You know what I'm saying? It's not possible. It's not possible. I was trained for this. So, but again, hey, do what you got to do. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Gentlemen and a few ladies that watch, you have this energy about you to where you trigger people just by you being yourself. You make people want to prove you wrong or prove they can be better than you in some type of way because these people put you on a pedestal that you didn't ask to be put on. It's the craziest thing in the world, the absolute most crazy thing in the world. And if you take the time to sit back and pay attention, you'll be able to identify people very easily. And if you furthermore keep your mouth shut, you can kind of study them from a distance while they think they're studying you. And you can take this analytical information and move forward with it. You gotta smash that like button. But what is in this video is to let you guys know you secretly compete with people that don't pay you no attention like that. Right? If you're not going to compete with them in every facet, raising, getting closer to God, working your hardest to get in shape and eating right, you're not competing with anyone. All you're doing is showing your insecurities. That's really all that it is. But look, it's 16 minutes. I really got to get to the gym. Getting late. Like I said, if I don't get there before 3:30 or be out of there before 3:30, man, it just gets full in there of a bunch of fucking gym bros. Yeah, I don't even know why you had to tell me that. And there's definitely more than just you in here. I can see too. And I'm shadow banned. So if you're trying to say, you see me ignoring it. If you're gonna go, why don't you go? Why are you still lingering around? I see troll is in your name. Well, you did your job. Don't you think it's time for you to stand down? I think so. You know, whatever you think is negative is fine. This video is not made for you, and it's not made for whoever's gonna pop up in a random video that I go live on in the middle of the night or the replay. So don't worry about what's going on over here. You have yourself a great night, morning, or evening, wherever you're at. You know what I'm saying? Move on and troll someone else. Your issue is you're not getting the reaction you want. You didn't sit here and said a whole bunch of crap in there. You're not getting the reaction you want. And then to tell someone you're leaving instead of just leaving, it implies so much. But anyway, y'all, look, again, just know that these people that study you and compete with you, man, look, all they have is making social media content or trying to look better than you online. But if they're falling apart, man, they're falling apart and they don't have it in them to look in the mirror and work on themselves. So listen, it's going to be like this, especially if you're working on yourself and consistently working on improving yourself and being a better version. People just don't have it in them to do the same thing. It's easier to take the shortcut by seeing what you do and trying to mimic it and also competing with you. It's better than doing the hard work, the work, or whatever. But anyway, you guys do me a favor, hit the like button, go ahead and subscribe, join the tribe, drop a comment. Do you agree, disagree? Let's talk about it. And reform troll, you can do yourself and definitely, a favor for me. Unsubscribe and block my channel. Never bring your butt back by here. Do you understand? I don't care what you people think. Speaking of troll, let me troll you guys for a little bit. To all my trolls, to all my haters, to all the content creators that can't seem to stop being fixated on me, right? Your opinions don't matter. I'm living rent free in your mind. You're out here trying to with someone that used to work for the White House as a self-made engineer without a degree. You people, you just don't know who you're messing with. And I have a slight bit of pettiness in me. I'm trying to work on it, I'm trying to heal, but I'm completely healed yet. So I'm not going to let everything go that I see you idiots doing. I'm just not going to. Because I don't care and you're not going to do nothing about it. Come back to your channels and say something else stupid. Doesn't mean nothing to me. I'm just being real. Like, as handsome as I am, I'm still a two-time combat war veteran. I've seen some stuff in Iraq, man. I was in a, you know, was it a infantry unit, cavalry scouts. Care what your words are or what you try to say to whatever me. Doesn't matter. I'm percolating top. No matter how much you hate on me, no matter how much you act like you can't see me, it really doesn't matter. My goal is and always has been to get where I'm going, and nothing's going to stop me. And also to try to show and motivate people that they can do it as well, regular people. And also let them know that if people think that they can bully you, know that their opinion and their life doesn't mean nothing in your reality. That's the way it is. That's the truth of the matter. And see, a person like you that don't care what no one thinks and also is aware of what's around you scares a lot of people, as it should be. Because if you're not a person moving, with the light of God, you should be terrified of me. You're moving in the shadow and doing, weird kind of shadowy things, then you should be terrified of me. If you're a person moving in the light and you're here for actual inspiration and not to copy, steal intellectual property or whatnot, you won't have no problem with what I'm saying. I've told you before, there is no middle ground with me. You either love me or you hate me. There is no middle. It's been like that all my life. This is not new. Either love me or you hate me, and I'm fine with that. I don't need no neutral or on the fence people around me. You know what I'm saying? No, I keep the grass cut low. And if you don't know what that means, I'm showing you better than I can tell you. When I get on here and I put out videos like this is me cutting the grass. No matter how much my reaction, well, I get out here and I cut the grass. Do you understand? It might keep going over your head, but if it keeps going over your head, you're not meant to understand. It's not meant for you. I don't have to do this. I could easily just, get online, kiss some ass. Da, 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 da. No, I'm not doing none of that, man. I'm gonna do exactly what I want to do. This right, y'all. Whatever's weighing on me, right? So listen, let me, man, when you're dope, you're dope. The best way to know you're dope, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The way to know that you're dope is when you see people, obviously, getting inspired by you, but people act like they don't even see you. And that's how you know you're dope. That's way more inspirational than somebody in your face faking like they are supporting you and really too much care for you at all. You got all the inspiration that you need, man. You can't say you're not noticing somebody when you start looking and sounding like them. You know, that's kind of silly. That's really silly. And say things like, "Oh, you're looking for validation." No, 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 no. That's you feeling some type of way about somebody calling you out on your devious behavior. And you're trying to gaslight the situation, flipping it on its head and trying to make it seem like I'm doing something wrong. No, you should not be observing people from a distance to copy them, to monitor it. You don't get to sit back and be like, no, 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 no. When a thief speaks, nobody listens. When a thief speaks, nobody listens. To steal and then, tell somebody and put them in their place. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. But anyway, y'all, any longer. It's getting pretty cold out here with the wind blowing. But I will keep doing videos like this whenever. I'm going to head over to the gym and knock out some reps really quickly and try to get back here motivated enough to go live or whatever from the desk. But just understand that when you're out here doing your thing and putting in that work, you know, like day after day, going to the gym, eating right, meditating, fasting, doing your work, growing, building, just pissing people off, living your life. You're making people want to study you, become more like you, but also never acknowledge you. And see, this is the ultimate form of flattery. A lot of people say that it's, people mimicking you, right? Which they do that anyway. I think that it's people that mimic you and act like they don't see you. Out the ultimate form of flattery. It definitely is one of the most motivating forms. But anyway, you guys, smash the like button, go ahead and subscribe, join the tribe, share the live stream. Let's talk. If you agree, let's talk about it. And if you disagree, of course, voice your concerns. But understand I'm going to return that energy times 10, and it might have you rethinking life, or maybe wanting you to wish your mother would have swallowed. Just a little bit of something, something before you jump in my comment section and start venting to a total stranger as if I give a damn about you or your opinion or your life. Anyway, love and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out.